Hey y'all, before we start, I want you to take a minute and really think about the questions I'm about to ask. Have you ever reacted to a situation and later asked yourself, why did it affect me so much? Why something small suddenly feels heavy? Or why certain moments bring back emotions you thought you had already moved past? Why a simple comment, a disagreement, or even a tone of voice can trigger a reaction that feels bigger than a moment itself. Hey, this is Ken. Welcome back to the Change Mindset channel. This is day 3 of rewriting my mindset. The first 2 days helped me understand something important. Many of the beliefs shaping my life were learned through survival and environment. They were inherited through experiences, family patterns, and the examples I saw growing up. But today's question is different. If I'm releasing old beliefs, what am I becoming without them? Because rewriting your mindset isn't just about changing your thoughts, it's about changing your whole identity. It's about becoming someone who responds differently to life. And sometimes the fastest way to discover who you've been programmed to be is through our emotional triggers. Today, I realized that triggers don't just appear randomly. They reveal unresolved patterns, past experiences, and beliefs we may not even realize we're still carrying. When I feel triggered, negative thoughts from past situations begin replaying in my mind over and over. It's almost like my mind travels back to old moments, old disappointments, old frustrations, and old emotions. Even when a current situation may not deserve that level of reaction. And I had to be honest with myself. Sometimes I'm not reacting to the present moment. I'm reacting to accumulated experiences from my past. And once I realized that, I started asking myself a different question. Instead of asking, why did this happen? I started asking, what belief inside of me created this reaction? Because if a belief can create reaction, a new belief can create peace. So today I asked myself something important. What belief would allow me to respond with peace instead of reacting emotionally? And the belief I'm choosing is this: learning to consciously pause and shift negative thoughts into something constructive instead of allowing them to control my response. Because peace doesn't come from controlling situations. Peace comes from controlling how we respond to them. I also took some time to reflect on what situations trigger me the most, and I noticed a pattern. Sometimes I feel triggered when my kids act out negatively. And I also feel triggered when my partner and I are not on the same page, especially when I'm feeling unheard. And when I look deeper into those reactions, I notice something about my subconscious expectations. Sometimes I internalize those moments as personal failure. Like, maybe I didn't listen closely enough. Maybe I didn't communicate clearly enough. Maybe I should have handled something differently before it even got to this point. And honestly, when it comes to my relationship, I'm still learning what those triggers fully reveal. But I've learned something important as well. Awareness doesn't require immediate answers. Recognizing that I don't fully understand something yet is still growth. Because awareness is the first step toward real change. And what matters the most is that I'm beginning to respond differently. Recently, I've noticed small but meaningful shifts. I'm calmer and more patient when my kids act out. Instead of reacting immediately, I pause, I breathe, I try to understand before correcting. And with my partner, I'm learning to communicate instead of reacting emotionally. These changes might seem small from the outside, but internally, they represent a completely different version of me emerging. A version of me that responds instead of reacts. A version of me that's choosing awareness over conditioning. A version of me that understands that emotional triggers are not weaknesses. They're signals. Signals showing up where healing and growth are still needed. And that's why today's affirmation means so much to me. And the affirmation is, I respond with awareness, not conditioning. If you're watching this and realizing that some of your reactions may come from past programming too, that doesn't make you broken. It means you're becoming aware. And awareness is where transformation begins. This is day 3 of rewriting my mindset. And tomorrow we're going to go even deeper. Because once you become aware of your programming, the next step is learning how to rewrite it intentionally. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about in day 4. So, I'll see you tomorrow. And if this video resonated with you, go ahead and like it. Leave a comment below. I'm curious to know what situations trigger you the most. And what do you think they might be trying to teach you? And if you're on this journey of growth and self-awareness, make sure you subscribe to the Change Mindset channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss day 4. Because this series is about breaking old programming and building a mindset that creates the life you truly want. So I'll see you tomorrow for day 4. Until then.